You struggle with low self-worth and self-esteem. You see, if your mother was critical, I'm going to show you this. You see, if your mother was critical and emotionally inconsistent in your affection when you're growing up, you're going to feel like you're not enough. Some of the first narcissistic people, the trauma bond, some of the first narcissistic people was your parents. That's why you're a trauma bond. You see how the man I treat you now, I see him see your mother treat you. Close your eyes and think about it. The same how the man inconsistent with him love, I see him see your mother with inconsistent with them love. The same way how the man inconsistent with them love, the toxic man that you're there with, he reminds you of one of your caregivers. The toxic man that you're with, he is the duplicate of your toxic one of your caregivers them. It's trauma bonding. The mother wound and it make you attract to the partner that you had. You skip that mother wound and you didn't want to fix that little girl inside of you. The little girl that is screaming out. The little girl that is screaming out inside of you. And it connect you to the toxic man that you're with. You're a people pleaser. The fear of disappointing others. The fear of disappointing others. Many people with a mother wound feel responsible for keeping the peace in the relationship. So it doesn't matter what the person do to you that's bad. Because you have a mother wound. Because you have a mother wound. It's like you have to try to keep the peace. Because you just think you're not good enough. You attract emotionally unavailable toxic partner because of the mother wound. You're used to that high level of toxicity. So you choose toxic people because of the wound that you had. You choose the first narcissistic person was your mother. So that's the reason why you choose a toxic partner that was not emotionally available, who are very much inconsistent with their emotional self. If your mother was inconsistent with love, dismissive of your emotion, you know what end up happening to you? You may unconsciously seek familiar dynamic in your relationship, in your adult relationship. So if your mother was inconsistent with her love, you unconsciously seek familiar dynamics in your adulthood, in your adult relationship. That's the reason why you are date the man that you are date. Is because of the little girl that is inside of you that didn't heal. You do not know how to receive love. Because as a little girl growing up, for you to agree with your mother, you have to always, for you to get love from your mother, love scripted, you have to always agree with her. The names them when call her because your mother never know how to express love. And that's why you as a mother have to break generational curse. Giving you things that your child name brand, and that's not love alone. That is internal thing. You see me? So love is a deeper thing. You see me? A lot of girls in Jamaica suffer from something called CEN. What go on, sis? They suffer from something called childhood emotional neglect. Morning, love scripted. You get to me? I say, so at the end of the day, you have to be there for them emotionally. You have to make sure they make them know that they're feeling seen, heard, and understood. Make them know that they're loved. Tell your child that you love them every day. Make them know, say, listen, love is not an external force. Let them know what self-love is. You understand? Teach them, talk life into them so they know how to appreciate themselves. Because a lot of you guys, your self-esteem, your self-worth was buried because of your mother. And the little girl inside of you is screaming out. And because some man don't have the appetite for crumbs, that's why you take bare minimum and below that in the relationship. But the first narcissistic person was the mother, was your primary guardian, was your caregiver, was the person who, when you're in the house, your mother call you out your name, she always be critical to you. It make you become a people pleaser. It make you set no boundaries because you do not trust, you have a fear of abandonment. You do not think you're enough. You always play second to none. You feel like love is a reward system, is what you do for somebody. That's why the reason why you jump in a ocean for your man who not cross a pathway for you, because you think love is a reward system, and if you do not overplay your position, you won't going to be loved. That's the problem. Oh my God. I want to normalize it. So mothers, it's time to break generational curse. I cannot express how damaging it is. Dream of a big up. I cannot express no more to tell you how damaging it is. A lot of you ladies see love as a reward system. A lot of you ladies see the only form of providing is financial. And you do not understand that you need emotional support. You need emotional safety and security. And a lot of these people that you date are emotionally unavailable. They're not psychologically stable. So they cannot provide emotionally safety, security, or stability because a lot of these men are emotionally immature. And it's the trauma bond from the narcissistic mother that bond to this narcissistic partner. Somehow, when I go mental gymnastic, because some of you are very empathetic, some of you guys are very anxious, some of you guys are looking for love in the wrong places because the energy that you attract through trauma bond, because of the little girl that is inside of you that is screaming out, until you feel the need of that little girl and she does not want it have to be seen, heard, or to be validated by a next person, and you fix that wound and do not accept bare minimum or crumbs, because a lot of you guys find false sense of security in toxicity. Is the familiarity that trauma bond you to a toxic person, because the first person that was narcissistic is your mother. And John Latta, Jamaican women, let me tell you this here, your mother is the weapon that form against you. The mother that raised you did not teach you how to receive or express love. So some of you guys, I can tell you 80% of Jamaican women, 80% of Jamaican women suffer from a mother wound. And out of that 80%, about 40% have been SA, inappropriately touched. And a lot of you guys develop this anxious attachment. A lot of you guys develop this deep fear or sense of not having self-worth or low self-esteem or no self-confidence. You're broken beyond repair. And then some of you guys goes to man to try to fix you. And once a man realizes that you're broken, he see you as vulnerable. And he might go exploit your vulnerability. And I said this with no water in my mouth. Man not hate strong woman. Weak men don't hate strong woman. They fear them. You know why they fear them? Because, should I say why they fear them? Because a woman who love herself is a lover and a leaver. A woman who has spiritual cup is filled, she's going to stand 10 toes down. She know what she want. She know what she will accept and what she won't. She's a decider. She ain't no will see. She's the CEO of her life. She's very much know how to go city. She know how to fill her spiritual cup. She will love you, but she ain't going to sit at a table that disrespect is served, because she knows she's enough and more. So if you're coming after your life, you got to show up. You got to be present for her. She don't need a man. She want a man because she already solved her equation. She don't need a man to be herself or to be happy. She need a man just to add to whatever equation that she already solved. So I don't want to trigger anybody, but you see, if your mother was controlling, you might set extreme boundaries to avoid feeling smothered. You see, extreme boundaries is a trick to it. If your mother ignore your needs, and this is something that is happening to a lot of you, if your mother ignore your needs, you may have no boundaries at all. Just think about a woman who have no boundaries at all. A man go out and cheat on her, she blame herself. A man go out and cheat on her, she probably apologize. Oh, it's because I never have sex with you every day this week. That's why you cheat. Some of you guys wrapped up on the self-confidence and the self-esteem in the palm of a man, and because you do not know your worth. I'm going to give you a side note. It's when a man truly loves you, you know. When a man don't love you, you also know. And when a man truly loves you, he's afraid to lose you. Stop being a goalpost syndrome. Stop planting yourself where you're not loved and appreciated. I thank you. You're wonderfully, beautifully made in the sight of God. I'm telling you that every day. You see, when you don't have no boundaries, you allow people to take advantage of you. Yeah, man, you're allowing people to take advantage of you. And the sad thing is that you feel guilty of prioritizing yourself. Someone when in a relationship, when you lose an identity, when you do everything for man and not prioritizing yourself because you don't think you're good enough. If you were taught that your needs, and this is the thing, if you were taught, learn behavior, trauma response by default. If you were taught that your needs are too much, or your word come after serving Jesus peace. If you ever think you need come after serving others, you see love as a reward system, you're in a trouble, sis. You're in a big trouble. Book a session with King Calvin right now. DM me and book a session. 80 USD per hour. Book a session. Fix those trauma. Yeah man, I can find the root cause and I can telling you. Them say self-praise is no recommendation, but I have clients who can speak about it. Can take it to the root cause and make you can identify your individual triggers. Because the root cause need to be fixed. Some of the biggest problem are a man problem, a money problem, you don't just have an unresolved wound. You don't just have that little girl that is screaming out inside of you. You might struggle with self-care and feel it selfish. Yeah. Because a lot of women become so much of a people pleaser. When you think say love is a reward system, so you do everything for other people and left on yourself to dry. You left yourself last. And that's why you're deteriorating. You understand? And next thing is that you have a hard time receiving love and support. You self-sabotage. That's why someone will be mad for man. Someone will take up man and mother because you have to be a mother for yourself. So you take up man and you take up man if you can provide and support you. Because you're not afraid of support. So you take up man and mind man. No for you woman and mind man and mother who you don't have, you know. You know a perfect candidate for a broken man because you have a mother wound. So now you do not know how to receive love. You do not know how to ask for help. So what you do, you overplay yourself. You understand? Then you have a fear of abandonment. So what you do everything to make the person stay with you because you have a fear that they will leave you. You think you're not good enough, so you overplay your position. That's why I say any woman who overplay themselves and don't operate from that zone of femininity and you think you're masculine, you put a man in a survival mood. The man will love your hand and not love your heart. Those things stem from a mother wound. You love man more than you love yourself. You put man over yourself. You overplay your position in a relationship because you want love. You have the needs to be seen or to be valued. So you overplay your position because you think you're not good enough, so you overplay. Mother absent is a mother wound. Once the mother is not there emotionally, you understand? Like with me, I am not there physically with my child. But one thing I does do is to talk to him, is to be present emotionally. If I realize, I don't know if other day I was here and I go through something simple with the mother and the mother call me. So I still play an active role. I still try to be there because I can tell you this. I see man in a house and the man in picnic now have no relationship. They're in the same house. Nearly big up. They're in the same house. Man and the father in the house and the man in picnic now have no relationship. And I have seen a man in America. And the man the America and him have a strong bond with him daughter. Meaning that he call every day. Is every 20 minutes a day, even 20 minutes they're not too busy. You understand? Be there, show up for your child, speak to them. Do not when they come to you with a talk, ask them, how was your day? You know what I mean? What is on your mind, son? What is on your mind, daughter? Talk to them, don't make them feel afraid. Back in the days, someone when they don't all have sex, or no matter no have sex when a big belly, because they have a Butu mentality. They do not speak life into you. You understand? Kids afraid of them parents. I am a teacher. I'm a literacy specialist. Zane, big up, I am a literacy specialist. I have taught for 13 years. I have taught over 20 years school in Jamaica, right? Because I used to work at the ministry. And one thing I can tell you, a lot of times kids fear their parents and then believe more in the teacher. Kids are going through things. Children do go through mental problems. Children do go through depression, not because they're not paying bills. And sometimes you as the parents, you neglect their emotion. And that's where they learn that their emotion is not enough. That's where they learn it from. So that's why when them trauma band on turn adult, that's the reason why when you put on the emotion aside, it is okay if a man put your emotion under the rug. You used to that familiarity. You're familiar to that toxic mentality. That high sense of security and toxicity is something that starts from the home. So these are the things that trauma bond you know to that toxic person. A lot of times your mother provide, your father provide, but they're not emotionally there. Your mother can't in your house, you have a mother wound. He's present, but he's not there. He's too busy with work. Your inner child needs to be fed. The hunger, the appetite to be seen and to be heard and to be understood. So it doesn't mean, don't tell me, oh, I used to live with my mother and father, so I don't have a mother wound. No, no, no. The mother can be present in your house and you have a mother wound. If that woman, if your mother is not psychologically stable, if your mother is not emotionally intelligent, You will still have a mother wound because they do not know how to talk to you. They're present, but they're not present. Every time you go borrow a clot, me grew up on the clot, a clot grow me. I never feel like my emotion makes sense. I never feel like my thought makes sense. Me a big man, I never hear my mother no disrespect, and me love her too. Me love my mother. But me never to hear my mother say, I love you, son. You know, as a little youth, it was hard for me to connect when I just start date. Me never dey hear no I love you and them thing there. And every day me talk to my son, you know what I did? I tell my child I love him. Because I never heard it. I don't know what it feel like for somebody to call me and check up on me and say, son, I love you. You don't know them things that hurt people, bro, growing up and being an adult. You know how hard it is to you to know how detrimental it is to have those unresolved trauma, to have those little boy inside of you who asking question if I'm enough. You don't understand these things, bro. You don't understand. So somehow the big man subconsciously do not understand the little girl that is inside of you is screaming out. And that's why your adult life is so confusing. That's why it's hard to connect, bro. Me have that experience. I'm a survivor from a mother womb. I had to get back to God. I got to heal. Because that was breaking me over and over again. And now when they try to tell you that they love you when you become an adult, it cringe, it feel weird, bro. Because you don't used to it. I don't used to hugs. I don't used to kiss on my forehead. When I hug my son, sometimes I cry. Because it feel weird, like I'm jealous of my own child. The father that I'm being to him that I never get. And that was the hardest part when I had to do it for my child. But I didn't even know where I learned it from, but I had to heal. So now if I understand them things, I say them things are real, bro. This ain't no joke. So all these adults on the internet making a fool of themselves when they should be there trying to love their kids. Buying name brand ain't love. Providing food, shelter, and clothing ain't love. It's deeper than that. It's being emotionally available for your kids. It's speaking life into them. Make them know that they're a star. They're enough. Sometimes you guys don't even understand that them things are appearing in every language. You have to love your child. It's deeper than just buying things. I'm telling you about some of them might think deep side. I'm trying to help a Jamaica community. And I think most of the people who need the help, they're not present here. And it pains me heart sometimes I come on live and I speak these things and I know how much our community is suffering. But I can't help everybody. I have to just acknowledge that. I look at me and see 100 person and you know there's some lives now in Jamaica and I want to come off of the live and go check. I want to go listen to the content where people sit down and listen to. So many of these mothers and it's like it's painful, bro. It's painful out. It's painful. You make you want to scream, bro, because the people who move for there so now I get the help. They're not here. They're not. But we only can do what we can do, you know. You understand? They might try to hide from themselves. A lot of persons running from their true self. They're hiding from their identity. And it's just sad, you know? What if you are not attending your mother's funeral? No, you still on your healing journey. No, I'm not getting a chance yet. You have to tell him, it's better you reach out to the young man and make him reach out to me because sometimes you know some people stay. Calvin, can you make a Jamaican package for counseling session? Definitely, man. Although I don't have no clients who live in Jamaica. Most of my clients them overseas. Yeah, but we can do that. I get to talk to you, mate, Nikki. I say, how do you feel about not going to your mother's funeral? because you stand on the healing journey. Alright, you see the question there? You know what you've been through. Everybody, this is a personal thing. I don't think there's a right and wrong to it. If you know how you feel, I think I would have still go. Thank you, contribute to the life goal. I think I would still go because, you see, why would I still go? You have to kill them with kindness. I know that you're on the healing journey, but there's a living and faithful God. I know that the last time I got a burial, I would I still go. It no matter if they were in my life, out of my life. But you know what you experience. So I can't even give you advice if you should go or should not go. I can't tell you if you should go or you shouldn't. I can just tell you that I would have. I give them. Do you think one truly heals? Set your feel to. Do you think one ever truly heals or is just a journey of lifetime work? Alright, healing is not a destination, it's a journey. I think as life goes on, you heal from different things. But healing is like you have some root problem where you heal from, but you do not fully heal from triggers. Because you can't see a heal and a man do something and you just go out. Because that's it. But you heal, but you still have triggers. You can heal from root causes, but you still don't, you have individual triggers that you're not fully healed from. That's just my opinion. Alright? I don't see this nowhere. But I just think you can heal from a root cause. Like you have a mother wound and you forgave your mother, you're being a good parent, you heal from that, and that was just your biggest problem in life because of the things that you went through in your childhood, but you still have triggers. So we say healing is a lifetime thing because we're all human and we all fall short. So you don't fully heal from triggers, but you can heal from root cause.